minute. I'm gonna need the passport also. No, Mr. Navorsky.
And as soon as it get there, we go into the hotel room and slap it on the record player and give it a listen.
One moment, please. What should we do?
Being carefree and lackadaisical might have been an option for some, but Barry Shabaka Henley, nah, he wasn't about that life. Instead, he decided to go all in and stick to his craft. Hard work, grit, and that relentless hunger to succeed got him far. And guess what? He's still riding that wave. This guy is the real deal, making magic happen from the stage to the TV screen, all while earning the kind of cheers and applause most can only dream of. But like any true legend, his journey wasn't all smooth sailing. Oh no, there were setbacks, challenges, the whole shebang. But Barry didn't just overcome them, he rose above them like the true unicorn he is. I mean, how else do you describe a guy like him? So here's the thing, Barry didn't get to where he is today by sitting back and being lazy. Nope. This guy, he worked hard, like really hard.
Hugh, growing up, that maybe I want to do this was around the hard work that it took. Movies was always something, but
he didn't just show up on the stage and hope for the best. No, he stuck with it, honed his craft, and let's just say it paid off in ways we never saw coming. From the stage to the TV screen, this man has done it all. And don't think for 1 second that his journey was a walk in the park. He's had his share of setbacks and challenges, but Barry didn't just face them, he owned them. Like a true unicorn. Yep, you heard me right, a unicorn. Okay, so now you're probably wondering, who the heck is this unicorn you're talking about? Let me give you a hint. Remember Devil in Blue? Yeah, Barry's that guy who can make you laugh till your stomach hurts, and then have you in tears the very next minute. That guy, he's the one we're chatting about. Let me take you back to the beginning. Barry wasn't born in some fancy Hollywood mansion or anything. He came into this world on September 15th, 1954, in New Orleans, Louisiana. The world had no idea what was coming when this guy showed up. And from the start, there was something about him that screamed star. He grew up with his mom, who, by the way, was a dance teacher and choreographer. So, she basically raised him in the world of showbiz. She took him with her to practice, and from that moment, he was hooked. Barry knew he was destined for the stage. But every star has to take their first step, right? For Barry, that step was moving to San Francisco. Now, I won't lie, it wasn't all glitz and glamour in San Francisco at the time. But Barry, he was determined. He crashed at his grandma's place with his brother and sister, went to school, and that's when the acting bug bit him hard. I'm talking no turning back. He got bit by the showbiz bug, and trust me, it's still in his system today.
Hey, that wasn't so hard, huh? Thanks, Mike. Listen, we're probably gonna kick around for another couple of days in case you think of something, huh?
So, Barry was in high school, right? And he starts taking acting lessons with this teacher named Johnny Land. Well, Johnny didn't just teach him how to act. He opened doors to the likes of Johnny Mathis and Josephine Baker. Hello, inspiration, right? Barry's mind was blown. At 17, Barry got a hot tip about an acting audition at the Old Encore Theater. But here's the thing. This audition wasn't exactly what he expected. The role? A young guy who gets a girl pregnant. Barry, understandably, wasn't thrilled with the idea, but being the true professional that he was, he took the script anyway. So there he was, on the bus to the audition, when it hit him, maybe I should actually memorize this stuff. And you know what? He did. He went in, nailed his lines in one take, and boom, just like that, he was in. That audition, that was the moment that catapulted him into the world of showbiz. And let's be real, no one has looked back since. From there, he spent the next 15 years working as a stage actor with the West Coast Black Repertory Theater and the San Francisco Mime Troupe. But hold up, it gets better. During this time, he met a director named Roma who changed his life.
I had an acting teacher. Marguerite Roma was her name. She was a Swiss, German, Jewish Shakespeare director.
He performed with her crew for a solid year, touring from New York all the way up to the Canadian border. Barry even admitted that Roma was the best teacher he'd ever had. She taught him everything he knows about acting. Can you imagine a year of being mentored by someone who literally shaped his entire career? But after over 15 years on the stage, Barry knew it was time to take things to the next level: TV. And guess what? He totally crushed it. His TV debut was iconic. He even gave himself a new stage name, Shabaka. Sounds cool, right? Well, it actually has a pretty deep meaning. He took it from the 25th dynasty Egyptian pharaoh Shabaka. Like, Barry wasn't just playing around people. He was out here creating a whole persona. And race he did. After his screen debut, it wasn't long before Barry was booking role after role, proving that his talent was beyond just the stage. He starred in Ali, 2001.
I want to marry her.
You don't marry that girl. She was a date. Have some fun. The film that I was most excited about was Ali.
Portraying Hebert in a performance that showed his ability to embody complex historical figures. He also graced the screen in Collateral.
Father was a dentist, East St. Louis. Invested in agriculture, made plenty of money. He sent Miles to Juilliard, School of Music.
The Terminal.
I'm going to need the passport also. No,
Ted,
no, Mr. Navorsky, that passport.
And Miami Vice, each time proving that he could not only act, but own every scene he was in. TV. Oh, he wasn't stopping there either. Barry made appearances in iconic shows like Flash Forward, Heroes, Better Call Saul.
Mike, this is a Hail Mary. Beyond that.
And most famously, the CBS sitcom Bob Hart's Abishola, where he starred as Tunde Olatunji.
When the show started, Bob had not met Abishola.
If you haven't seen him in that role, you're missing out on a true showcase of Barry's comedic timing and versatility. But wait, the bumps in the road weren't done. There was one particular setback that shook Barry. Imagine putting all your time, energy, and even money into 2 high-profile TV projects, only for one of them to not get picked up. For most, this would be a devastating blow, but not Barry. He took it like a champ, saying that the true fulfillment came from the work itself, not the outcome. The jobs? Big television networks, big directors, big money. But Barry accepted his fate with a calm, collected attitude that only made us love him more. And speaking of things that make us love Barry even more, this man isn't just about acting. After dealing with his own battles with racism, Barry turned his attention to creating change. He co-produced and even wrote the powerful documentary 100 Years in Mississippi, which tells the story of Mamie Kirkland, a woman who endured the harsh realities of racism, but chose forgiveness.
It's a wonderful story about a wonderful person who is a portrait of forgiveness.
This movie, featuring Grammy-winning artist Keb Mo.
My friend Keb Mo did a couple of tunes for it. I remember asking Keb, Keb had actually come out for Miss Kirkland's.
Is one for the books, shedding light on an issue that still plagues many today. But don't think Barry's been all work and no play. Oh no, he's got an award shelf. Well, maybe not that full, but it does include the prestigious Drama Desk Award, Obie Award, and Olivier Award. Sure, they're not the big Oscars or Emmys, but the biggest award Barry has is one that no one can take away: the love and respect of the people. And trust me, that's all he needs. Family-wise, Barry's got it made. He's got a solid support system in his beautiful wife and son. Together, they live happily in Los Angeles, living the dream. And when asked about his current projects, Barry's all, "Honey, I'm so busy. It's like I'm a bee on a mission. I mean, Who wouldn't want to be Barry Shabaka Henley right now? At 70 years old, Barry is aging like fine wine. Seriously, this man has defied the odds. His net worth? A cool $6 million, thanks to his incredible career as an actor and producer. So the next time you're watching a TV show or movie, and you need an actor who's not just versatile, but truly exceptional, remember Barry Shabaka Henley. Quality over quantity, people. That's what he's all about.